But here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Devin. Whose business are you digging in today, man?
Eggs and ass. They both went up this year. You didn't know that?
Listen, Mama. Here's your boy, and he got something to say.
I've always believed firmly, on paper, I am a white man.
Brother Kenny, Mr. Pound Town himself. Sir,
I'm unbothered. I'm getting ready to go walk my fish again and fly my cat. That cat during this whole 4 years. That's all I'm gonna
listen, y'all.
We apologize.
I really try to control my show as much as I can, but when y'all get started, oh my God.
It's TFG Tonight with Brendan Haynes and Mr. Lee Black and the lady of the hour, Miss Devin Devine. Come on.
Yeah, that's dope. But damn it, man.
Producer.
Bravo.
What the hell?
Listen.
They left the sports guy now.
Oh, no. That's AI for you. You can't get it.
No,
it's technology when you do, but it just goes. Hey, y'all. Happy New Year to everybody and all those that are going to join us for the first time this year. It is good to see y'all, man. Yes. Shout out to TFG Studios for our new introduction to the family, and everybody's back. We have all not signed any contracts still this year, but it's okay. But it's all right. But hey, I am excited. Lee Black, Kenny, and Devin, we are here to entertain you all for the next 3 hours. No. I know. Yes, she said she got an hour. All right. Well, I'm not gonna play around. Listen, because we got a lot to talk about. It's a new year, and when y'all come in, y'all speak to somebody. Now, don't be messing around here and playing with us. But listen, if you like what we say, for all those that do, please, by all means, feel free to give us a little something to show some love. Now, Kenny may need to send it to me for Kenny, right, and then I'll make sure Kenny gets. So if you're gonna send something to Kenny, send it to me, and I'll just charge a fee for Kenny, and then I'll get the rest to him.
There you go, because Brenton is my new manager.
By
the way, he's my manager.
Oh man, I miss you too. Thank you so much. I know you only come here for your brother, but that's all right. But listen, I ain't got but 58 more minutes, y'all. So I got to get into it. All right, listen, he's still here. Now I know Lee said he ain't gonna make it 4 years, but the country may not make it 4 years. so I'm just saying, it is 2026. Lee Black, how you feeling about your president, sir?
I stand by my prognostication that health-wise, I don't see him making it 4 years, but I'll be damned if he's not trying to take us all down with him.
Listen, he is the bankrupter in chief, and he is doing a very good job of doing what he has always done, which is bankrupt this country like he did all the rest of his company. So I'm just telling y'all, for the fact of it, I can't talk about everything this boy done just in the last 23 days. So I ain't doing that. But I just want to hear from sister. You got a little energy to give DJT?
No, I just... it's weird. I never thought I would live long enough, let me just be honest, to see a president be as classless and just crass as him. Like, I try my best to avoid anything with him, but even with, you know what I'm saying, with my particular timeline, sometimes people will talk about him, and it's usually the stuff that they know will, anger us. But I try to avoid just engaging with the dumb stuff that he says. But I also don't see it being a full 4 years. I don't know what the outcome would be, but I just don't see it being a full 4.
Kenny, he is wanting to add one more. I think he won't. He had picked a fight with the whole other side of the ocean, and daring them to come see him. I mean, what you thinking about? I know he ain't your president, but he's the president of the country you live in. So, I mean, what's your thoughts about this man, dude?
That's actually too cute to describe him, Kenny.
Man,
it's just way too cute.
That's it, man. I mean, you guys know how I feel about that clown. I'm like Lady D. I really try to avoid hearing his voice. His voice, every time I hear him just speaking, it pisses me off. It just works my nerves. So I really try to avoid listening to him say anything or even read about what he's doing or anything like that. But again, America got what it wanted. So
They
on the
did.
flip side of that, that's what they wanted, and this is what you get. So
They did. And there are people out there that still love this dude, man. Yeah. Go ahead, Black.
I just want to add this. As a narcissist, he has 24/7 coverage around the clock.
He does.
And unfortunately, we'll have to talk about him as long as he's in office. But I want to make this point though, as we are in a new year, the Constitution and America as we know it will never go back.
No.
People understand that. So it's one thing to say y'all put him in office, but he has completely shredded what's supposed to be our Constitution. Everything this country has been founded on, that's gone. And the same way that the gas prices of the 2000s are never coming back, because once you're accustomed to paying something, we're never going back. So anybody out there that's sitting and thinking that there's going to be some great sweeping change from the midterm elections, things like that, you are fooling yourselves. It doesn't matter who gets in that seat from this point going forward. The so-called Supreme Court he doesn't give a shit about what's being told him. So in reality, whoever gets in the seat, independent, Democrat, or if they create a whole new party, there's no way you can systematically say that you now have to follow the rules when he set the standard and the president that they don't give a damn about what the Supreme Court say, the Constitution, he has rewritten our country. And that's the other reason why that if not for the United Nations, I believe, which will have to step in, we're never going back to the norm. We are truly in America. There are American cities right now that are no different than if you were in third world countries that are under police state. And so I will talk about it to what extent we have to, but that's our reality every day.
No, and listen, I want to say this because again, like I said, I can't even cover the last 23 minutes of this man. We ain't got enough time, but I will tell y'all this. Like, one thing I've said before, history repeats itself, unfortunately, because we allow it. And the fact is that the only reason this behavior exists is because of our judicial system, our justice system, or the lack of thereof. There was a man that a white man made a statement. He said that I don't want to hear anybody else talk about the rule of law in this country or in this world, because that is a hypocrisy, it's a farce, and it has never existed. And we have just clearly exposed how much it doesn't exist and how much we've been playing house.
Correct.
That comes from a white man.
Correct.
So I'm just telling y'all, they've been playing this game for so long, and that the words that I'm hearing now is triggering because I've heard these words back in the Jim Crow era. The slavery era, they profiling us. They not giving us. I know y'all. We already heard this stuff, but now since it's happening to y'all acting like it's something brand new. But whatever. That's all. I don't know what this man finna do. I almost want to call him Adolf, but I'll leave him alone. But we'll see. Sherry said he is what they say he smells like.
Okay. And it's funny, he strong armed the Nobel Peace Prize. He strong armed the old girl to give him the doggone Nobel Peace Prize, and he's trying to strong arm Greenland. And again,
on that note, my brother, the committee says that they can't. There ought to be a way for them to take it away from her.
I agree. They should.
If you are willing to basically say that, hey, I didn't deserve it, bitch, you don't deserve it then.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. For sure.
And again, the hypocrisy it's DEI, right? Y'all wanted to get rid of stuff because people were getting things that they did not earn. And this fool is sitting here playing in y'all face about getting something he did not earn. I'll move on. Yeah. So again, say that drama for your mama. And if she dead, give it to your daddy that you don't know. So I don't know, but we'll move on. All right, well, y'all, we are just getting started in the new year, and we'll have plenty of time to talk about that white man until God rest his soul. So that is all right. Well, listen, I just gotta ask the family, what's been up? And Lee Black, what's been up?
Peace and tranquility from my brother from another.
Yes, sir.
And he talks about walking his cat, you know, and flying his dog, or however to say it. You know,
like that.
so look, I ended the year in a very mentally stressed place. So I have largely been absent of social media in many ways. I've taken a break from my doctoral program. It's been a tough year, you know, and I'm seeing a therapist, folks. I'm on somebody's couch, believe it or not.
Wow.
You know? Absolutely. So you want to know what's been up with me?
I'm proud of you.
Get right from these nasty, no good bitches. They're not gonna kill me.
Yes, sir. I ain't gonna say you done wrote them all the way off, but listen, I believe you. Yeah, the moment we left last year, I hadn't touched social media to the day.
Wow, nice.
And that was just because listen, brother, it's killing us. And I mean that it's killing our mental, man. Like, listen, I told my wife, I said, listen, if people could only post the truth, Facebook wouldn't exist anymore.
That's right.
And that's the thing. Like, if you could only post the truth and nothing but the truth, then Facebook would not exist anymore because people wouldn't post the truth about who they are. And so I don't want to read fake lies because I know some of y'all. And so again, I just got tired of I know y'all lying. So again, I just don't like reading that kind of stuff. But sister, what's good?
Well, I'll be honest. I've had quite a stressful end of year, beginning of year. For the first time in my life, I actually created a vision board. I've never created a vision board.
Okay.
I am also actively seeking a therapist. I am in my cutoff era, meaning I'm cutting out toxic people who don't serve me, and I don't give a damn who you are, how we are related, how God brought us together. I don't give a shit. I talk to Jesus about it when I get there. And that's where I am in 2026.
All right. Well, there is a wager going around who's gonna get the first commercial, but what? See, when I got the stick, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna wait on the other one so I can win.
Wow,
Kenny, what's been up, brother?
Man, I'm proud of my brother and my sister because they were two of the biggest anti-therapists that I know. It's like I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. They don't know me. But to hear that you guys have kind of had a change of heart, man, that does your boy good. That does your brother good. 2026 has been it's been pretty cool, man. You know me. I'm doing my thing on social media. I'm enjoying my about soon to be 5-month-old grandson. I enjoy him, man. I love him to life, man. He's giving me I'm not saying my granddaughter because she's 11 now, so she don't really fool with me like that. but my grandson, man, he's giving me life, man. Just, you know, spending that time with him, you know, he loves his pop, man. He just lights up. So
good.
Enjoying my 5-month-old grandson, man, and I'm still kicking it in these social media streets, man, doing my sports thing. I know you guys said you had to take a break. I don't never take a break from social media. I'm on it. I don't really get into the negative. I don't do the gossip, so I don't even look at that. I'm just into my sports and just relationship stuff. So social media doesn't weigh on me like a lot of people because I use it for positive. So that's how I use it. So, but 2026 gonna be some big things for you, boy. I believe it. Hopefully, I got some collaborations coming up when it comes to sports stuff. So we gonna see what it do.
That's good, man. what I've been doing is, Kenny, as far as I know, you ain't been on social media because I ain't seen you.
I
ain't been
know.
on it.
Yeah, I know. You ain't. If you would have known, you would have seen me
I'd have
celebrate my
seen you.
57th trip around the sun. Oh yeah, by the
Listen.
way, I had a born day this past Monday,
Yes,
ladies
sir.
and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. 3/4 of us had a birthday since we've been
Yeah.
gone, and so we all are a year in and a year older. So that's
Yeah.
that's a beautiful thing. And so I will just say, I don't know what I've been doing. Nothing. I ain't been doing nothing. Yeah. So
That's a good thing.
yeah, because now I have the energy. I'll be starting another show on the platform. It's called Grounded. So we be doing it on Mondays.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. And so that's my religious itch, and I'm just gonna talk about things. One of my brothers will be on there with me, and we just gonna do our thing, man. Talk about what's going on now, and talk about how the people line on their Bible. And so anyway, that's what I've been doing, and getting ready to come back and talk to y'all. And so that's what we doing, and that's what we are. Again, ladies and gentlemen, just a little housekeeping. AI will return this year. And of course, we will still keep talking about God help us all. And then I may have something new for us, but we'll see.
What about
We'll
Black
see.
Love? Is it still gonna be in the mix?
We're gonna do that today. That's gonna always be.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's a staple. That ain't gonna happen, but that ain't gonna never go away. But yeah, so that's what we doing, y'all. So let the folks know we here and we in live and we are colored. Yes, sir. All right, listen.
We are colored.
We are. I don't. None of us are in a sorority or fraternity, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm not in one of the Divine Nine. I'm in something academically, but it ain't nothing like that. But so yeah, but Ricky Smiley, I want to think he paid to be. He's an honorary.
Correct.
Omega, right?
Is he?
Correct.
I thought
No, he didn't. He didn't go through the process.
I thought he did.
He act like he plays the way he.
I thought he played.
No, I think he paid. I think he paid an honorarium to become.
I'm with Brenton. I think so too.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So it's again, Shaq did that. There's a lot of people that are famous that have done that, and but apparently there's some problem in the camp. Yeah. And so I want to show y'all what he said, and then again, listen, don't y'all come for me because I ain't in the mood for the foolishness. This was in y'all house, and I think what he finna talk about is an issue for everybody, all y'all Divine Nines, all y'all. And I just got a few questions I'm gonna ask the family. So let's take a look at what Ricky Smiley said here, and then let's get into it.
You make sure you drag them motherfuckers that killed Tyree Nicholson and motherfuckers that killed Caleb Wilson too. Make some memes about that. Correct that. Stop killing motherfuckers. Q are standing out here doing voters registration. Another Q came, asked him why he don't come fuck with us. They get into a fight. He takes out an object and stab this Q, right? His wife is a Sarah. If I'm not mistaken, superintendent of school. She said, we're going to file. So they went and filed. The line was out of the door. The line was out the door of Q's representing the aggressor with kind words for the aggressor. But nobody was sitting with the victim. Let's talk about it. Drag that.
Sure, Ricky, let's talk about it. Again, I know they get real sensitive when you start kind of coming for them. I'll say this. That was one of the reasons I would not have joined a fraternity is because of that hazing stuff. Like I never could have I can't get with nobody putting their hands on me just so I could be your friend. Nah, bruh. And so now here we are all these years later, man. People are starting again. There were people that have been renouncing their pledge to these fraternities and sororities, but now it's being exposed more and more. And so I kind of just wanted to have a conversation about that because he's saying the men specifically, I'm sure the women too, they have experienced PTSD just from pledging. because they've had to go through all the hazing and things like that. And so that's just so much to talk about. So, I mean, Kenny, what do you think as it relates to how Ricky is feeling about fraternities now?
I think he's been at the forefront of bringing up the issues with frats and sororities and the pledging that's been going on for the last probably 20 years, how it's gotten out of hand. And I think this came to light just to let people know why he did that live. There was a meme, a Q who was supposed to be his brother posted a meme of him and Stephen A. Smith actually basically being Sambos is basically why he did that live. And so it is what it is. Who is that saying hello?
Miss
Hey, what's
Tori.
happening?
Yes.
I can't see who that is.
Miss
So
Tori.
I'm kind of what you said, Brenton. I I've never I'm such an individual that I never felt like I would have done something like that. And I'm not knocking anybody that pledges frats or sororities or whatever. I know that's a brotherhood and a sisterhood. That's all well and good. But I never felt like I needed to be a part of a group like that just to be a part of a group. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
So, but I think it needs to be addressed, man, because there's a lot of craziness that's been going on in these frats and sororities.
Yeah. One of the things I'm taking, sister, from this is the classism thing. Like, some of the dudes don't think that the men that have paid to get in them are really like they down. Like, you just paid money, and that's classism. And so again, they get the most attention. But these dudes that got hit in the mouth, and got concussed, and all that kind of stuff, it's like they got a problem with these dudes now. And so it's like, see, it's only a matter of time for y'all to start having these issues. And so, I mean, what do you think about this, sister?
Now, as far as that part goes, I kind of agree with that, because I am an anti-honorary degree person. Because I think about even some of the blood, sweat, and tears and nights I spent just working on my degrees, and for somebody to just walk up just because they got a bunch of followers and you get an honorary doctorate degree, I can't stand them son of bitches. But I would never be a sorority person. For one, I'm too much of an introvert. And two, I like to be, I'm an individualized person. I don't like listening to people. When I feel like somebody trying to make me do something I don't want to do, I cut people off and I just start blocking folks. I mean, that's just not my personality. I could never be in something like that. But for the people who are in it, for some of them, it's brought them a true brotherhoods and sisterhoods and all of that. So I get it. I don't kind of like the arrogance of some people who've been in fraternities and sororities, because they tend to act like almost like they're better than those of us who were not. But I do get it. And I can't say that, especially from what I hear about the men in hazing and what they have to go through to be in a fraternity, I may be wrong, but I don't blame them for being upset, because they went through all that work and trouble to get into this fraternity, and somebody like Ricky can just pay his way in and act like he got a voice.
Yeah, no, yep. So again, Black, we already know that the way we're headed is in this civil war thing with just human beings. There's so many things that divide us, and there's many more things that we haven't talked about that will continue to divide us. And so it's just interesting now. One of the most holy grails of Black people is this divine nine, and now we're finding cracks in them. What you thinking, bros?
I love all y'all. Y'all are my family for a reason. Fuck the divine nine. I'm gonna keep it real. Let me state for the record, I'm a fan of Ricky Smiley, but just like I agree with everything y'all said, and even more. I've always been way too intellectually independent to be a part of that fuckery and foolishness. We got way bigger problems, folks, than to be talking about this type of nonsense. And where are you at speaking up on things that really matter? And like my sister said, I'm certainly not a fan of it. I work in education. The many nights I had to stay up late to earn mine, those 2 degrees behind me, if there's a fire in this bitch tonight, I'm running. I sleep like Winnie the Pooh with no drawers on. Before I put pants on, I'm going to grab them 2 motherfucking degrees and head out this door, because them bitches cost me over $100,000 in student loan debt. You got me fucked up. Having said that, I didn't even discover about this fraternity bullshit till I moved down south. And I guess I wasn't willing to work for a means to the end. I'm familiar with it, living in a city that was very popular. I wanted to get to the fun part. Fuck those bitches. And so I discovered that, being a teenager, having a 3-bedroom house, driving a purple truck, I could identify with all of the benefits of being a Q dog, still get all the bitches that I needed to come over, suck, fuck, and do everything else without having to crawl on my knees and get patted on my ass with some homophobic bullshit. So we got way bigger problems than this, you dumb fucks.
We're getting close. We're getting close.
just to let the viewers know, in 2026, ain't nothing changed.
Ain't nothing changed.
Ain't nothing changed with that brother up there and the sister over here. They gonna bring it.
Oh, thank you, Miss Torres. She said, "OMG, I went back like the opening, Brenton." Thank you. That's definitely from TFG Studios. So I appreciate it. Yes. All right, what you say, Sharon? She says, "I'm with you, Brenton. Putting your hands on me. Yeah, just Speaking of putting your hands, how your husband doing? I mean,
He's fine.
Okay.
He's fine.
Right.
This is a
Hey, blink. We need you to blink, brother. Make sure you good in 2026. Blink.
Oh my God! No, I'm just Sharon. That's what I'm saying. And again, no shade to the people who did it, man. Do your thing, because there's things I probably did that y'all won't want to do. So I get it. So I'm not doing that. But Ricky brought it up. So if Ricky gonna talk about it publicly, then we can talk about it publicly, right? So that is all right. Well, y'all just go get some help. Y'all see the hardest working people on here, they getting help now. So ain't no shame no more, right?
No, ain't no shame.
All right, yeah, there it is. All right, listen, ladies, what y'all doing? I know I remember last year, Lee and Kenny just said it ain't nothing out there no more. And I really struggled to believe that.
Damn sure ain't.
Listen, y'all made a believer out of me today. So I want y'all to check this out. These ladies are marrying themselves. So what's her name? Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish. I watched her clip.
Yeah, there's a few other people. So Tiffany Haddish says that she went and married herself, and she said the man that wants to marry her gonna have to do more for her than she could do for herself. I'm gonna have to start with my sister, because I feel like this is just you want some attention. Because nobody cared that you married yourself, and I don't even know. Are you going to have to divorce yourself before you get married again? I just don't understand, ladies. What are y'all? I mean, what's the point y'all trying to make? If you can, sister, what is this? What is this for?
Some bullshit is what it is. They just doing that to try to act like they don't need no man, but then at the same time she act like she want a man. And I've always thought Tiffany Haddish was a full-fledged lesbian. Personally, she just give me real masculine, because I know I have some. I'm not masculine, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I can be not the most feminine person sometimes, kind of in my attitude. But Tiffany Haddish just gives me all around like she might just be a lesbian. But maybe she's at an age where she just can't be. And this whole marrying yourself stuff, that's just dumb. Just say you want to be single and you happy and move on. Like, don't nobody give a damn. Because if some dude come around that got half the money or almost as much money as she do, then she'll be marrying him, and then all of a sudden it'll be God sent him and all that old dumb shit. It's all just BS, and she wasted everybody's time.
I mean, Lee Black, you are a self-appointed white man. So again. So I'm just saying, I know you got to watch the intro. Yeah, you're gonna get the joke. Okay, so I got this. I mean, intellectually, that is somebody giving somebody a marriage certificate just to marry themselves, sir?
No, but
right.
Unfortunately, we have thrown the baby out with the bathwater. Everything that's been traditional, we are rewriting. But I agree with my sister. Everything you said, Lady D. And let me say on the side note, there's nothing masculine about you. You're not tomboys. You're a guy's girl. from a man's point of view, you're a guy's girl.
I get that.
You're the ultimate, that you're feminine in every way, but you have that energy that men gravitate towards, that you fuck with us and we fuck with you in that way. So that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Having said that, I get upset when I see this type of thing, Brother Brenton and family. It's because it's amazing to me that Tiffany Haddish, this one's taken. Once all of a sudden that pussy done had all kinds of soldiers come through there. As my brother on the bottom say, shoot up the club, and you ain't been chosen because now you hit your 40s. Her and Tracy Ellis Ross. Now all of a sudden you're discovered Nirvana and Krishna, and the skies have opened up, and you're enlightened now about a man can do for you. Let's be honest what this is really about. You done got to a point where that pussy, the value of it done plummeted to rock bottom despite your money, because we've been trying to tell you no good bitches for forever. Your education, your fame, your money, none of that means shit. Your sexual marketplace value comes down to how men feel about how they are treated. And I don't care what you have. And so if you decide now that the rose ain't doing the trick, you nasty no good bitch playing in your pussy with your big fat fingers and whatnot, and now all of a sudden you want to marry yourself, how is that going to work out? We are in this weekend for record low temperatures, and marry yourself, bitch, and put a pillow between your legs, you no good nasty bitch.
I'm already getting ready for next the end of the year stories. Lee Black is on number 1 already. Thank you, sir. I already marking down the time. Okay, well, Kenny, I mean, we just got to keep it 100, man. This country has now embraced alternative facts, and this is an alternative fact that women can marry themselves and enjoy themselves, and this is unsolicited information that nobody asked for. So, I mean, sir, it has gotten a little hard out there for y'all now, because they're going to tell y'all they married.
Yeah, it definitely is. I have to agree with Brother Black, with Lady D. It's nothing masculine about you at all. You have that is independence and your own. That's you. And so I don't think any man would be intimidated by that and think you're a man. So you good. But I would say this about Tiffany Haddish, and she's not the first woman to do this. I've noticed that this only black women
white women doing it.
I'm not saying they not. I've just only seen black women come out with this. I'm marrying myself, and I've only seen black women that go 10 toes down with making it known that men ain't about ish, and they bash black men. And here's the thing. This is funny that we're talking about this, because I've been thinking about this. I was like, I just think the black man relationship and black woman relationship is getting worse and worse. And then you got women coming out here saying that. What Tiffany Haddish is really saying is black men ain't ish. That's basically what she's saying when she said that. And I don't think that's fair. I know black men, we got issues. We come out and we say things about black women that ain't cool too. But for some reason, black women, they get on this pedestal. Not all. I don't want nobody coming at me. Not all black women, but a lot of black women come out and they do this kind of stuff, and it just divides us even more. It creates this negative energy between black men and black women even more. And again, y'all know what I say. I want black love to win. But damn it, we can't even get in the game no more.
Now, I will say I don't agree with Kenny that it's just the black women. White women out there doing it too.
You might be right, but I don't see white women talking about they marrying themselves.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Right, yeah. And I also won't agree that there ain't men out there that ain't scared of Devin. I ain't gonna say that either.
Well, I don't think it's done.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, and listen, brothers, if y'all want to, 1-800. We'll catch up with them. If you just want to talk about what happened.
I know she packing. So yeah, you might be right about that. When I talk about packing, I'm talking about
that pistol.
Yes, Smith and Wesson. That's what I'm talking about.
Sherry, she says sounds like she has some sort of mental. Well, definitely,
she's bitter.
Yeah, she got a lot of. Yeah,
I think it is. I think that relationship with Common messed her up.
I
don't even know what happened to her, but whatever.
just really quickly, I think there's a movement that I've been seeing with women, saying that, nobody's tolerating things they used to tolerate, and you walking different, talking different. And I feel like you can be that individual and be real in it and still be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because the only reason why some of these relationships with like the Tiffany Haddishes don't work is because you take these men that ain't shit. They have this long reputation. Yelp reviews say he ain't shit. They say the milk spoiled. They say you gonna have diarrhea for 20 days, 20 nights. You get with him anyway, and you think all of a sudden he's gonna be renewed and be this great individual. Like, you got to start your relationships off being a certain way from jump to make sure y'all on the same page. That way it'll work. But she wants to get like the Commons and all these types of dudes that she think is gonna treat her better because all of a sudden her pussy got diamonds and gold plated. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be better than the last woman, when she should just not. And I don't want to say choose better because that's wrong too. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta fix your Rolodex.
Yeah. Well, ladies, I listen, I'm consistent, and so I just want to, from one black woman to another.
Auntie Bev here with another word to help you build your vocabulary. The word is trumpery. Yes.
Thank you, Auntie Bev. Ladies, this marrying yourself is foolery, trumpery. It does not. It's not a real thing, and it's just one more reason for you to have an excuse of why you don't want to be with no man. So I don't know, because at the end of the day, no, I'll save all that for Lee. I'll let Lee Black tell y'all that later. Yeah. All right. Well, listen, y'all. I'm in 2026. I'm gonna start using my president's card. Kenny, we just not talking about what happened last year about the picks. So
why we not? Well, hell, I'm leading with that. This is my segment. You can't tell me what the hell I'm not gonna talk about. I know this your show, but this is my segment.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in 2026, Brother Kenny, Pound Town Man himself. Go ahead, sir. Thank you.
Go ahead. The champ is here. The champ is here, by the way. The champ is here. The champ is here. If y'all want to know the results from the TFG Tonight NFL Pick 3 contest, your boy up top with the green screen, I won. Just to let you know. So I kept my money.
It was
I ain't had to try to figure out how I'm going to pay for Devin's lunch. She talking about going to doggone Ruth and Chris and all that crap. I'm like, no, not what I was gonna give you if you was. You might have went to Ruth, but you damn sure wasn't going to Chris.
Look at Miss Tori up there. Whoop, there he is.
But anyway, I was an actual winner of our TFG Tonight Pick 3 contest. Lady D actually came in second. I was first at 35, 15, and 1. Lady D was 33 and 15. Brenton was 32, 19, and 1, and our good brother Lee Black, he came back because he was looking pretty rough for him. He ended up at 28, 25, and 1 at the end of the season. So we'll do that again when the new season starts up. We'll do the TFG Tonight Pick 3 contest. So tonight, but we're going to stay in the NFL. I mean, there's a lot going on in sports. If you don't know, the Cowboys hired a new defensive coordinator from the Eagles, Christian Parker. He a young brother, 34 years old. He's going to be the new defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. The dean of coaches, Mike Tomlin, stepped down after 19 seasons from the Steelers. The Ravens fired John Harbaugh, but he's with the Giants now. So it's a whole lot of that going on. But we're just going to talk about, we got the Final Four in the NFL on Sunday. Everybody going to probably be locked down. Especially here in Texas, in the South. It's going to be crazy. So we got the NFC and the AFC championship games going on. We got the AFC championship game. It's going to be the Patriots at the Denver Broncos. The NFC championship game, we got the NFC West division rivals going at it, the Rams at the Seahawks. I just want to ask you guys your thoughts on the NFL playoffs. If you've been able to keep up, and I know Lady D, you've probably kind of been distracted, and that's understandable. But your thoughts on the playoffs in the NFL and what you think?
I literally have none. I have been completely, like you said, I've been complete. Once my sorry ass cousins went away, I was just completely checked out. And I've By the way, I love all the jokes. If you want to, when people say, "How do you know your partner gonna be faithful?" and then they say or loyal, they say, "Well, they're a Cowboy fan." Whatever, whatever. But yeah, I really have. I've been so checked out with all the other drama and things going on in my life.
Mhm.
Yeah, I figured that, but that's all right. But we're gonna do our Super Bowl picks probably next week because we'll figure it out. Brother Brenton, I know you probably got a lot to say about your thoughts on these playoffs. What's your thoughts on where we at now with this Final Four?
Well, I guarantee you, nobody picked these four.
Mm-mm.
Nobody.
Nah,
And
you
they did.
you right.
They lying. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
picked these four.
you right.
And I will say I'm interested to see now. I'm less interested in the playoffs because I think Seattle's gonna probably win it all. Because the Broncos lost their quarterback now, so
Mm-hmm.
that's almost it, man. So and these are some unsung heroes. But at the end of the day, I'm really interested in the offseason next year because there's a lot of people doing a lot of moving. Now, did Stefanski get fired too?
Yeah, but he's the new Atlanta Falcons head coach.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he got another black quarterback. So there it is. He's gonna get fired again. So, but nah, yeah, man. I don't see how this turnout will Trump gonna find some way to, because of who these teams are. He gonna find some way to make like he the reason why these ratings that Super Bowl not gonna have a lot of ratings. I'll just be honest.
Yeah,
it's not.
But you're right. It's funny you mentioned Trump. I'm sure he's gonna find a way to finagle his clownness into this conversation about the NFL Super Bowl, which is, by the way, Super Bowl 60. It is in Santa Clara, California. Just to let you know if you did not. February 8th. Brother Black, your thoughts? The Final Four.
I'm enjoying it.
Did you pick any of these teams to get there?
No. I agree with Brother Brenton completely that I don't think anybody saw this coming. But I agree with him that it may be a lower rated Super Bowl than we've seen in the past. Not to mention the halftime show is going to be interesting with Bad Bunny. Mm-hmm. But for me, it's actually been interesting. It's held my attention. I'm excited. They've played these games have been highly entertaining for me.
Especially that Denver Buffalo game.
You know, I'm almost happy in a sense that we're going to have a pick that nobody saw coming. All of the big names are gone. The Patrick Mahomes, the Justin, this, that, and whoever, they're all gone. And the idea that somebody who's playing good team football, a team that's playing good team football is going to win it all. I am going to be watching every moment of it. This has been a great distraction from some of the other stuff. I don't watch any of the NBA. So I'm excited, to be honest with you. I'll actually be watching every moment of this. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. And by the way, those two games go down on Sunday. Again, a lot of the weather situation in this country, we're gonna have a lot of people. Yeah, both the NFC and AFC championship games are Sunday. So,
and where are they being played, Brother Kenny?
The Rams are at Seattle. The Rams are at Seattle, and the Patriots are at Denver. So Denver, it may be a little sticky considering what we're dealing with this weather situation. Yeah. Seattle probably won't be right. They'll probably be okay, but it's gonna be a little sticky in Denver. And my doggone team, they are on Lake Varnell, so y'all know who I roll with. Y'all already know. We want Lake Varnell, and the catfish are delicious. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, you got to watch the episode of Martin, and you know what the hell I'm talking about.
Did you miss me?
Yeah, but we gonna be back, and we're gonna talk a little bit more probably in the next couple of weeks. We got to talk about LeBron James, and the reason being, it was a big investigative report that was put out on ESPN about Jenny Buss, who, if you don't know, the Buss family sold the Lakers.
They did, man,
for $10.6 billion. There's a report that Jenny Buss was fed up with y'all came. He ain't lying, but y'all came, according to this report. And I definitely we probably talk about that next week. I want to give my family's thoughts on this report, and that's my sports segment for the night. Back to you, brother.
Man, listen, thank you. Listen. He did take 26 minutes in 2026. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Talking about that nonsense. All right. Well, listen, y'all. I ain't gonna waste time because there's plenty more to talk about. And Sister only gave me 1 hour. Well, you did. You had that finger up, honey. All right. She said, Miss Tori says, I am fed up
She
with
fed up with
Jenny
you.
Buzz.
Yes. Miss Lady T, by the way, is a Lakers fan, if you didn't know.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All right. Well, all right. Well, Luka ain't gonna win y'all no championship either, Miss Tori.
Thank
so
you.
So yeah. All right. Well, listen and don't judge. This is one of those trends that have gone around with these youngins. And does YN mean young? Nick, that's what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
All right, man. I told you I don't care about none of this stuff. So anyway, I just said, all right. So listen, just let me get y'all thoughts. What is it when you hear "listen but don't judge"? Lee? What does that mean? How do you perceive that?
It's this new thing of being able to have lack of accountability.
Okay, yeah. I just sister. Now, this is mostly for y'all's estrogen women. I mean, the estrogen family. I mean, what is this?
It's listen to somebody talk but don't have an opinion.
Okay, so and what's the point?
There really ain't no point. It's stupid.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, Black man.
Everybody say they don't judge, especially in the church, and them the biggest judges ever. So I mean, it's just stupid.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, well, listen. I'm only here for a little time, not for a long time. I want to take this opportunity. This is one of the moments. Kenny, what is your thoughts about listen but don't judge?
I think it's one of those fad moments. I mean, but I get it. That makes sense, but it is one of those fads where people want to say, okay, I want to tell some of this crap, but don't judge me.
Okay. Well, I want to put some context to this. Then I got some questions to ask because listen, I got daughters and I got children that's in this age group, and I'm around kids like this, and I just got some questions for the family. So y'all take a look at this so I can add some context to these thoughts, and then let's talk about it.
I had like 8 abortions in total.
I was messing with this dude, and I told him I could not have kids. So he wanted to test it out, but I was buying Plan Bs behind his back because he was cool to with, but he wasn't cool to have no baby by. We listen, but we don't judge.
I had 2 abortions this year. We listen, but we don't judge.
Sister, I'm gonna start with you. I mean, my girl said she had 8 abortions. Somebody said she had 2 this year. Somebody said she was taking Plan Bs just to prove to the man that she couldn't get pregnant. I don't even want to listen to that, let alone try to judge it. But my goodness, I mean, okay, so try to put the pieces together for me here. What?
I think it's time to bring back shame and bring back having skeletons in your closet, because we all got skeletons in our closet that we will die with, and that maybe our closest friend may know, but probably not. Like, just bring back shame. Like, no one for clicks and views should be telling all their business like that, because I don't care what nobody say, they judging the heck out of you. Like, your uterus is jacked up. Like, I don't even know if you could even get pregnant at this point. It's crazy.
I mean, Lee Black, I'll be honest with you. If this was one of my daughters, yeah, I'm gonna holler at you when we get to the house. Because if that's what you telling me, we got a lot more than judging you need to be worried about. You got to judge. It's not even being judged. It's the fact that you have a lack of judgment. That's a problem for me. So, I mean, Lee, what you thinking about that, man?
Well, welcome to the reality.
Yeah.
I'm one of 2 brothers on here that's actually single. That's what's out there, folks. This is just normalizing the current behavior. Any guy who's in the dating pool now, that's what you're dealing with. So they're just trying to normalize it. When I said earlier about throwing the baby out with the bathwater, and we've gotten rid of everything traditional, Lady D killed it. There's no shame anymore. And so we've gotten away from a time where a woman is, they've embraced being a hoe, but they're saying now that you're not even a hoe. The fact that you would admit in front of a pool of other women that you had 8 abortions, that don't count how many dicks been in that musty, nasty hole. And I've long said that, you know what I'm saying? She's only counting the dicks that she consider worthy, not the ones that stuck up in her head and her ears. And so this is normalizing behavior that we should be ashamed about, but sitting in front of a group of people where they're chanting this mantra of we listen but don't judge, it is shameful, and it speaks to a broader problem. And unlike my fellow members, my brother on the bottom here, I think Black love is dead. When I come back with my iteration of what I'm going to do, I have a different take on things. Where we are in terms of Black love, it's dead. I honestly see why the others see us the way they do, because all of the bad behavior, especially when it comes to social media, I hate to say it this way, it doesn't mean, my brother Brent, the others aren't doing it. But what is showcased is the bad behavior by us.
Right.
And that's all we really worried about, because I don't care what they doing.
Right. Yeah.
And that's the reality. And
that's the reality.
And that's at that point, that's why. And when I say I don't care what they doing, it doesn't even matter the race, none of that. It's just about anybody that just ain't in my vicinity. You know what I'm saying? And so again, these people, you know, our children are learning from these people, man. And so again, I just, like Devin said, man, we got to, where the shame at, bro? Good Lord. What a shame, man.
That's the bad part. That's the negative part of social media. I think you know, everybody have a phone, everybody has a camera, everybody can put themselves on, and they feel like that they can tell the information, and at the end of the day, it's about, you know, going viral and how many clicks and likes I can get, but not even thinking about the information that you're putting out there is negative information, is negative energy, and you influencing a whole lot of younger people. Obviously, you saw the age group of those young ladies, and I'm sure they're in their 20s, and they think this is cute. It's nothing cute about what you're talking about and putting out there in the atmosphere. And then the bad part about it is 20 years down the line, it's still there. It's gonna come back to haunt you. So you're not really, your mind, you're not mature enough to understand that this ain't no game. That ain't no game. That ain't nothing to be proud about. You know.
And again, this is not. Let me just be Captain Obvious. Everybody on the internet ain't telling the truth. It's
right.
Saying things, and they may just be lying. But
they may be, but why would you lie about something like that? That's
just because you want to have the clout.
That shit you take to your grave.
Right. That's weird. But you're right, Brent. I get it. I mean, they could be making up stories, but that ain't a good story to make up.
Yeah,
that ain't nothing good to lie about.
But again, I've been around girls who always just want to one up somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Brenton, I'm single. These bitches is not lying on their pussy. They're telling the truth. The only lie they telling is how many abortions she actually had.
Okay, point taken. I'm saying this. I'm watching a show now called Mad Men. I don't know if y'all ever see that show.
White people.
Yes, but the learned behavior that they are portraying is mind blowing. It's like you're just seeing the reality of how people got to how they got and what they're doing, and it's just like y'all learn, man. This is so I'm seeing how people's behaviors are, and then how they're articulated. It's just like, man, this is crazy. It's really blowing my mind. So,
brother, might be kind of sort of daughter is 25 years old. Beautiful young lady.
Yes.
Might kind of sort of
right. Listen,
whole Cherry Spring, another conversation.
That's what I'm processing in my own.
And I told her once when she was young, I said, you have a possibility of being a triple threat. She's beautiful, very attractive. I showed you pictures, very attractive. She's actually intelligent. And I told her, baby, if you just be nice, you could be a triple threat. Let me be clear. She's in that generation. They are slaughtering that pussy out there in them streets.
Wow. Okay, y'all. Well, I just wanted to make sure that our generation understood what they were talking about, because we do need to listen and we do need to judge because some of that stuff go get them in some problems. But speaking to Woe Out Coochie, Devin,
Let's just stay on course with dumb hoes that talk too much. Dumb hoes that talk too much. And I've literally, for the longest here lately, been minding my business. But these dumb hoes that talk too much, like them dumb hoes, keep coming across my damn timeline. Maga Minaj, aka Nicki Minaj, recently did some type of turning point speaking engagement with Erica Kirk, of all people, another dumb hoe. And she has decided that she is no longer the Nicki Minaj that I knew when she first came up on the scene. And one of the quotes that she made is, "I have the utmost respect and admiration for our president. He's given so many people hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys and win. They're really one of us." I don't know who has poisoned this bitch. I don't know if they have threatened her with deportation. I don't know if her husband has raped somebody else, or if her pedophile ass brother is continuing to pedophile. I don't know what they've threatened her with, but I think the bitch is she's either psycho or she's been hypnotized. I don't know what's happening. And if y'all have any awareness of this, I'd like to know. Kenny, have you heard about this foolishness?
Oh yeah. I'm disappointed in that trick. I really am. I'm disappointed. You know, I was already disappointed she did the BBL and that didn't turn out right. I don't,
Man.
you know, you didn't have to do that. But I'm disappointed in her going on this turning point with, you know, Charlie Kirk's widow. But I think this is going to be the norm. You're probably going to see a whole lot more of some of people that we felt like that was down for our people, down for the cause. It's about trying to get into those groups what we were talking about earlier, those frats and those sororities, to get that paper. It's at the end of the day, they'll sell their soul for a little bit of paper and a little bit of fame. So yeah, I'm disappointed in Nicki Minaj. But you know what? Go on over there. Me personally, I wasn't really rocking with you anyway. Your music wasn't all that the last couple of years. Go on, stay over there. Don't come back over here when you gonna get thrown to the curb. But you know, to each his own. So.
I mean, Black, I know she even had to pay like $500,000 recently for a judgment against her punk ass husband. And so, I mean, and she's not even, I mean, I'm assuming she has a green card or she's a lawful citizen by this point, but she's not American born. She's actually from Trinidad. So why? And one of the things that she's been pushing is just this anti-gay, trans like narrative, when that was actually the majority, a big bulk of her supporters. So honestly, why do you think she switched?
You know, this is baffling to me as well. And superfan Toria says that, you know, she was caught on IG. I don't know if this is a product of drugs, but this makes me actually sad that you would reach this status of fame and popularity and for no explicable reason go to that side. But I'm gonna use the same judgment here that I always apply to every situation, where I always tell people I can separate the person from their art. You know, anybody who knows me know that I'm a fuck with R. Kelly's music no matter what. Now you could talk about Robert however you want to, but like Brother Kenny said, there are those, unfortunately, that are always going to be used as pawns and always going to, for whatever reason, whether it's financial gain or I don't even understand. So for me, you'll see no post for me picketing her, this, that, and the other. If she comes out with a song that I particularly like and could get me some pussy, I'll play it. You know, none of her music is in my playlist because she doesn't make timeless music anyway. But if a bitch that come in here want to hear Nicki Minaj and she gonna fuck to it, then okay, let's do it. Having said that, you know, I put her in the same category as Snoop Dogg, Nelly, you know, Stacey Dash, and some of the other people that for whatever reason They work against their own interests when it comes to our people. So for me, I'm done. You know, I wasn't a fan of her music anyway. I honestly can't tell you why she's doing. I don't know if it's drug related or tension seeking, but this is the part that scares me the most. That she doesn't understand a simple principle. That pedestal that you're sitting on can be toppled overnight. And sometimes things that you do, there are consequences, and there are some that you can't come back from. I fear for her. This is another thing, going back to the other segment. I've been saying this my whole life. It's not fair that men are able to get away with certain things and be able to bounce back, but it's this is a paternal society where Snoop Dogg can sell out and come back. It may not work for you, sweetheart. Well, Nelly can do that. That population of the gay and lesbian LGBT community that you are now betraying, if they start unfollowing you and now you can't sell tickets, it's unfair that Snoop can still go on AGT and whatnot and do different shows. You are not a man. Shit that's branded and attached to your name and your brand, I fear that she's done. For me personally, I didn't fuck with her before. I won't fuck with her now.
Brenton, do you think Nikki and her botch booty actually did this for money? Do you think they're paying her to try to bring over her supporters? Well, clearly not, because her supporters are the ones she's trashing.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what she's doing this for. Maybe she's being punked. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she's doing a reality TV show. I don't know. Like there's got to be some money somewhere involved, because that's normally what people in this country do. What they do for is money or power. And so again, to Black's point, the people that go to your concert, none of them people that was at that Turning Point USA gonna go to your concert. That's the only time they gonna see you is when you come to them. Other than that, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. She should have learned from that girl singing at Trump's inauguration the first time. What was her name? Look at, I can't think of her name. She done.
You talking about Michelle?
Chrisette Michelle. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, you may be
never recovered. Career never fully recovered.
No, yeah. So I don't know. I hear the logic. Maybe she's doing this because she want her brother out, or she don't even have her papers. So again, maybe
that's what I think. I think Lady T was saying that she doesn't. I'm not sure.
That's what I'm saying. No, she don't have her papers her own self. So again, maybe that's the reason. It's got to be something. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, Donald Trump don't have making no example out of her.
Thank you.
So okay. I don't know, sister. You the one digging her business. I'm not.
Yeah, I just Nicki Minaj she's not just my like. If she and all of her music fell off the face of the earth, I wouldn't miss a beat. My playlist is not going to change. Because I mean, if her little bops come on or whatever, yeah, I would like, you know what I'm saying, dance to them or whatever, because she had like some hits like where she did one song like with Usher. But even if everything connected to her went away, it wouldn't faze me. So I'm not someone who could even counsel her, because she ain't never got a dime out of me. But I just don't understand why she's talking. Like, even if she felt some of these things, once again, some shit you just take to your grave just for the betterment of yourself and to avoid the shame and betraying people or whatever. So I'm going to say some of that silicone and whatever injections that fixed a flat in her ass, licked into her brain and just made her act this way. I'm going to try to give her a pass, because we don't know what type of shit they injected in there. It might be roach spray. We don't know what the hell is in her ass making it look like that. But, you know, I'm going to go back to minding my business and hope she shut the hell up.
Hell to the no!
I know. That's her pastor too, ain't it? I don't know. I'm just playing. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Well, listen, I know what she was. She had Barbie dolls, right? Barbies. Mm-hmm. And now you got Cabbage Patches. So there you go. Take that, sister. All right. Well, listen, there was so much more we could talk about y'all today, but I just wanted to warm us up. You know, we've been gone for about a little over a month now, so you know, we don't want to get us in there deep and heavy. But I had to bring back Black Love Series always, and you know, I just want y'all to know, if y'all didn't hear, Lee was already using his therapy today as she was complimenting Sister Devin and saying some nice, well, maybe not so nice, but he was a little bit more civilized in how he approached these women that he thinks about at the night. So man, kudos to your therapist, brother, and you too, Devin. You were doing well.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shout out to my brother and sister's therapist.
Yeah,
I see it working. I see.
So let's see if his therapy gonna help y'all now. I just wanted to know, because a lot of times we mislabel people, right? And so I kind of wanted to know from you all, what are the do's and don'ts to being your friend individually? Like, what are some do's? Like, we'll start with the do. So what I mean by the do's, like, if you are considered my friend, then you, in my opinion, you invest in me. Like, if you're not investing in me, you can't. Like, I only got 700 people that I have on Facebook that I'm friends with, because I don't befriend you if I don't know you. So if I don't know you, I'm sure I got a lot of requests, but if I don't know you personally, I'm not gonna like add you to my friend list. I don't care how many people I can have, but if I don't know you, I just ain't. So apparently I know 700 people, because so, that's it. But even then, those people don't necessarily be my friend. But in order to be my friend, a do is you have to intentionally invest in me, in our relationship.
I like that.
So that's for me. So I wanted to get you guys' thoughts, and I have some more questions. So, sister, what is a do when it comes to your friend?
They basically just have to be like very patient.
Okay.
With me. And they have to be like very trustworthy and loyal. Loyalty and trustworthiness is a big deal with me for anybody that's in my life.
Okay, cool. So those are dudes. If you're Devin's friend, then Devin thinks you're honest and loyal. And if you're not that way, then you're not her friend. So, all right, good. All right, Kenny, what is a do for you when it comes to friends?
I'm gonna roll off of what Lady D said. You definitely have to be trustworthy and loyal, and you also have to be able to tell me the uncomfortable truth when I done effed up. If you my friend, you gonna be like, yo, yeah, you effing up, bro. That ain't the good move. So I don't want nobody that's gonna that stroke my ego. You gotta be my friend, and you gotta tell me when my issues not lining up for me.
Yeah,
because I'm gonna do that for a friend. So
yeah. Okay. Well, speaking of a friend, that's my homeboy. What's up, bro? Good to see you.
Hey, what's up, Lamar, my good brother?
He is TFG. All right, Black. What is a do when it comes to being your friend?
It's really simple for me. I'm a person of simplicity, support, and acceptance. For me, it's a lot of what you guys are saying. To be my friend, you have to support me. And now that is all encompassing, it's easy to support somebody when they're up. The true friendship comes when I need you. You know what I'm saying? Acceptance is I'm an acquired taste. So to be my friend, it means accepting all of me. Right. I don't want a funeral, because I don't want fake bullshit people standing over me, burn me, sprinkle me out in the street. I want people who accept who I am and tell the truth about who I am. And that means the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you're going to be my friend, and you talked about, I have no idea how many friends I have on social media, because those aren't really friends.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These are people that I'm associated with. We use that term far too loosely. And so for me, it's about support and acceptance.
Yes. And I think that's important for us to have this conversation, because, again, people don't label that term properly. Right? What a friend is, and it's not. Okay. Well, I'll reverse it now. So, Black, what is a don't when it comes to being your friend?
Fuck me over.
Okay.
Don't fuck me over or put me in harm's way. I told you I keep it very, very simple. I have actual friends who are criminals. who are criminals.
Nefarious, yes.
My baby mama, love her to death. I ain't telling no secrets here. She's a bona fide criminal.
My.
But what she won't ever do is bring it to my doorstep. She visited me on Thanksgiving. When she drives here and walks through this door, she's as clean as a whistle. She literally calls the PO and the this, that, make sure there's no active warrant, because she will never put me in harm's way. So the friends, what you cannot do for me, because I don't fuck with criminals. Don't call me from prison. I don't want to be associated with you. I'm not on your books. I won't visit you. Don't put me in harm's way. I'm a black man in 2026 America. The one thing I got going for me is I have an education. I have no criminal record, and you will not fuck that up.
Yes, sir. All right, Kenny. What will a friend don't do? That's a friend of yours.
Don't be untrustworthy, and don't put me in ish. Don't put me in your drama. Don't involve me in none of your drama, and don't lie to me. Don't lie to me about stuff. Don't, especially about little stuff. If it's, don't say you don't commit to something and you don't commit to it. That irks me the most. If you say you're gonna commit to something and you know you can't do it, just say it off the top. Don't wait till the last minute and say, well, hey, bro, man, look, I know life happens, but I'm big on committing and being. If you my friend, if I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, and I feel like I want that in return. If you're not gonna be able to commit to it, just don't say it at the jump. So yeah, I'm big on that.
Okay. All right, sister.
Don't be too needy, because I don't know how to do that. You're gonna be real disappointed. And don't be no messy hoe. Like, I don't need nobody. You going to one of your other friends, telling them something I said or did, and then next thing you know, I'm in that circle with them, and they be like, "Girl, I heard, and your friend told me," and now I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm telling you something confidently, and usually when I start off with friends, I'm not gonna tell you nothing that if it got out, I'm gonna be but it's just to basically see if I can trust you. So don't be messy, don't be needy, and don't take advantage of my friendship and my kindness, because I don't like a lot of people. But if I like you, I care anything about you, and I know you going through something, and you come to me, and damn it, I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but maybe this ain't gonna travel very far. And if you say, friend, I'm down, I'm gonna lose my XYZ, all I need is $200, I'm gonna be like, don't say, you know what I'm saying, here you go. You know, because because in my mind, if we're friends, you would do the same for me, right? And when I find out that you asking me for money again, or you lying to me, or you taking advantage, or you giving it to some punk ass dude, we got a problem.
Crazy. This is so crazy. I'm going to say something. I'm going to sit on my virtual couch now, that since y'all, in honor of you all doing your therapy. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all are the last group of people that I would call friends. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm no longer taking applications for friends.
Ooh, I love that.
Friendship for me starts, there's a inception that happens. I have 35 plus year relationships with people. I've been around you guys for multiple years, and the people currently, like this world is no longer conducive for friendships.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm just being honest, because that's where I am. I had a conversation with one of my best friends, because my best friends are my brothers. You know what I'm saying? And we were having a conversation about something, and he was talking about a relationship he's having now off in the career that he's in, and he was like, yeah, this dude feel like we best friends. I said, well, that's funny, because if something happened to your wife, if something happened to you, your wife gonna call us, and he gonna show up. He gonna be like, well, who are those dudes? And we're gonna be like, well, who are you? Because again, there's one thing that I know about friendship. It's a recipe. It takes time.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go through some things, and then you create memories. Like that's it. Like I'm not having another friend. Like if I meet you now today, we're gonna forever be associates because there's just not enough time for us to develop the relationships that I consider friendships. So again, I mean, I'm gonna be cool with you, but don't.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want y'all to ever get it twisted though. Like there ain't no more application for friends.
no new friends.
Yeah, no.
Drake
I love that.
No new friends.
I love that.
Yeah, because when they die off, they just I'm just not having no more. What's up now? Good to see you. D Red.
What's up, D?
Man Music. Yes,
What's up with it? What's happening?
Yeah. So I just want to. So again, I was just you can't. That's why I tell my children, y'all develop these relationships now, because the older people get, the more they hide from you, and the harder it is for you to really know who they are. And so, all I'm getting at is your relationships, the friendships that you have, cherish them. Don't try to create new ones. Yeah. No, we've been talking about. Go ahead. What you got?
Yeah, I just want to add one little part about, for me, I can deal with a lie. I know we say, oh, don't lie to me or whatever. It depends on the degree and the severity of the lie for me. I live by a simple saying. If you love me, sometimes tell me a good lie. I'm okay with that. If I invite you someplace and you don't want to go, love me enough to say, oh man, shit, I overslept. If it's a harmless lie, I can deal with that. But again, when it crosses into the realm of putting me in harm or something like that, that's different. Remember the movie Baby Boy? The scene where Jody and Yvette is walking up the stairs and she's badgering him. Jody, did you sleep with her? Jody, did you sleep with her? And finally he blurts out the truth, Yes, I fucked her, Yvette, blah, blah, blah. I lied to you because I love you. I tell these hoes, the truth. I've always resonated with that statement, me being me. Having said that, my thing is, there's an acceptable amount of lies when it comes to friendship. I'm okay with that. There are things you might want to do or whatever. But my thing is, long as it doesn't put me in harm's way, you know what I'm saying? And it creates a disloyalty, all of those things we talked about. But again, I don't expect perfection from people. And I definitely don't expect it from my friends. And Lady D said something earlier in this show about there's secrets you're going to take to the grave. There's things that you're not going to tell me. Even when I ask, you might not feel comfortable, even though we are actually friends. You might feel comfortable telling that to somebody else. That's fine. So you can lie by omission or tell me a partial truth. I'm okay, long as it doesn't put me in harm's way. Yeah. And so I just kind of wanted to say that little part about when it comes to a lie, because look, I lied to some people that I actually love and I consider I'm a friend. Not every person, that even friends of mine, sometimes it's hard to tell somebody that they breath stink, they pussy stink, or whatever. There's lies that is acceptable.
Okay, and again, I just want to make this because I'm still on my couch, because the reality is I fought with my friends. We've gotten upset at each other. We've said things we didn't mean, but we've had time to develop, right? And so again, I just want everybody to be clear. Friends ain't like they used to be, and so again, I just don't. They ain't the same for me. This is the last group of people that I will ever consider friend, because we're investing in each other. We're building a relationship. I don't have to see y'all, but these are things that we get along. I will fight with my friends. Like I will get in your business. I will that, but that's how we built the relationship. Like I'm not dealing with people I don't care nothing about. And so again, I just want y'all to understand, like I don't take applications no more. And so if by now if we just met and I'm in my 40s, just know that's as far as we're going. Because I'm not y'all friend no more. So I mean, I'm not trying to be y'all friend. I got that. Right. I don't need no more of that. So again, that's just in all reality. So at the end of the day, I really feel like friendship is about them knowing you and you knowing them, and then y'all just grow up together. And we too old to be trying to grow up now, because we on the other side of going downhill now. So that's
But there's still room for growth, though. I mean, no matter how
yeah,
old
but not
you
with
get,
no other
you
person.
yeah. Well, there's always still room for growth.
It's too much stuff I've gone.
I'm open to friendships. I just pay very close attention now. One of my closest, my actual closest friend at one time, she betrayed me, like stabbed me in the back, like bad. And it's funny, I think I was more hurt by that relationship than I was my divorce. Because I didn't give a shit about him, but that one hurt me bad. It was like literally getting over like a death. Him, I kind of wanted to die. But so after that, I'm like just very cautious when it comes to stuff like that.
Is this dude still alive in 2026?
Yes, shit, yeah.
Because I know you killed his ass off in 2025, 2024.
You know what? I believe in karma. I wish him the best. Maybe a little diarrhea every now and then, but I don't wish him no harm. I want him to live a plentiful life, be happy, healthy. Just get the shits and a raw asshole every now and then. That's good enough for me.
Whoa.
Hey, woo. Woo,
Yeah.
whoa.
Okay. Yeah.
Woo, whoa.
All right. Well, focusing back on what I was talking
let me take a drink out of my Hey, let me take a drink out of my Green Bay Packers mug.
Please.
After that.
All right. Yes, sir. Thank you. But I'll just say again, I don't speak for nobody because friendship is a 1-to-1 ratio.
Right.
So again, whatever. If Devin's open, great. I'm not. So make sure.
I agree with you, Brother Brendan, for the record.
Yeah. No.
I agree with you.
Yeah, no. Again, but I understand her history. Like she got hurt.
Right.
I see. Again, the way I build my relationships with my friends, it's like, no, I was gonna try you anyway. We got a pack. My 40-year friendship, we got packs. You know what I'm saying? Something happened, I get to break your jaw. You get to break mine. So again, that's just where we are. But again, I just want everybody to be clear. Because I had to deal with my son at school. He's in the 6th grade. And when he said he wanted to tell me something happened, he was like, "Yeah, Daddy, my friend grabbed my chips without asking." I said, "Son, that's not your friend. That's not your friend."
Right.
And I said, "No, nobody don't take stuff from you without asking you, and then you just give them the whole bag." I said, "No, son. So we're gonna work. So just start them early, and again." As all the stories y'all seen just in this one episode, it's really hard out there to find good people that just gonna do right by you. So again, y'all just okay. All right. Well, listen, y'all. Those are just a few do's and don'ts from your family about how friends should go, and hopefully y'all have some. And if you don't, it is what it is. But all right, y'all been waiting all year for this one, y'all, and I have too. Lee Black is gonna hit us with last $2.
I'm not gonna lose.
That's my sis. That's my sis.
Oh,
if you don't know, young people, you don't know. Johnny Taylor, last $2. Put that in your playlist.
Yes, sir.
So let me be quick. And this will bring you guys up to speed. We haven't seen each other in a few weeks. What led to my journey of having a therapist, because 2025, not just for me, but for everybody, has been a very, very brutally tough year. The economy, our life, our family events, some of you who follow us, all we've been through. And with the events that have unfolded that's led us into 2026, I was definitely thinking about coming back before this show and saying some things because I was angry about a lot of things. And I end up sharing those things with my therapist because I had to ground myself. At the end of every year, I take stock of my entire year and I clean house. I literally go through my phone and I physically clean out numbers of people that no longer matter, that I've accumulated throughout the year. And I do that actually with relationships. Not every relationship is meant to last and go forward. Believe it or not, even friendships expire. Doesn't mean that you fall out, you're angry, you hate each other, but sometimes it's outlived its usefulness. And so as organic as this moment is, I did that very thing. To Lady D's point, Kenny was on the show with me for New Year's Eve, and I talked about my mantra for 2026. I'm going to fuck with people who fuck with me, because at the end of the day, I have more summers behind me than those in front of me. I turned 58 years old on January the 5th. And so I had to take stock of what is this year going to be about. And I had to suppress my anger because watching the news it had me in a place that I didn't want to be. On Christmas weekend, this president decided to bomb Nigeria. Over the New Year's weekend, he kidnapped a president of another country. And we are now embroiled in a situation, of trying to acquire Greenland, this, that, and the other, and the police state in Minnesota, all that encompasses, that we woke up in this year and we're in an America that we don't recognize. And so I had to take stock of that. And what do I do with all of that? Where do I go with all of this? And even though we know the name of Renee Good, I want to, first of all, give shout out to Keith Porter Jr., who's 43, who was also killed in California by an ICE agent, but because he's Black, that didn't get the national attention. And so it made me realize that in today's America, they could shoot a 34-year-old white woman down in broad daylight on TV and within 4 hours go on and call her a national terrorist. What chance do we stand, folks, as Black people? And welcome to our world. All the stop and frisk and the bullshit that you're going through in Minnesota, that's our everyday existence. So, folks, what do we do with this? Let's go to Johnny Taylor's song. In case you don't know his song, the lyrics, the chorus of the song, he say he got these last $2 and he say he not gonna lose. One is going for his bus fare and the other one's for the jukebox so he can hear him some blues. I've adopted that mentality, folks. I don't watch the news. I read it on my phone because watching it makes me too angry. Because what we're witnessing in front of our eyes is the beginning of the greatest lie that we've heard in our lifetime. And a lie don't care who tell it. The lies have become more powerful than the truth, people, but God is watching. My brother over here got a show coming. God is keeping an account because who's culpable of all these lies that are being told? And that's what makes me angry more than the person sitting in the seat of president. He is who he is. I'm actually not as angry with him. I became more angry with the culpability of those that share in this lie. The politicians, the news media, Christianity, ordinary people who are allowing this type of fuckery and foolishness to be presented for our daily consumption, telling us that our eyes, our mind, and our hearts didn't see, understand, or believe what the fuck is happening every day. And folks, wars have been fought on lies. There are more people that have died because of lies than any other thing. Think about the weapons of mass destruction. Think about things that happen. And careers are also built on lies. So for my sanity and peace, I am discussing these things with my therapist because I have decided that in 2026, I have to ground myself in reality, not lies.
Yes, sir.
I have to keep myself whole and healthy so that when I come on a platform like this, I'm not blowing my stack. We know what this is, folks. And so as we embark on 2026, and this is just the beginning, all this that's happening, it's a distraction from the Epstein files, they have recently discovered another 2 million undiscovered files that haven't been released. So all we have to do, folks, is wait. And my good brother on the bottom says, for us to keep walking our fish. We can get angry if we want to. I implore you to stay self-contained, stay grounded in reality. Don't fall for the lies. We know what we see. We know what we believe. And whether it's social media, pop culture, political, or Christendom, stay grounded in reality. And just like Johnny Taylor's song, make sure you can get home safe and make sure you're saving that last dollar to preserve your sanity. God bless you and good night.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And ladies, that means you're going to have to pass go 6 more times because you need $7 to come see you. I'm just saying, in the words of Monopoly, you got to pass go 6 more times so you can make 7. 6 plus 1 makes 7. All right. Well, good. Man, great show tonight. Y'all, the family in rare form, and we sure appreciate it. So, y'all, I don't know if y'all are as excited to see, y'all are excited to see us as we are to see y'all. But we pretty up there, and so but we're even more excited to see each other. So that's really good. So I'm just saying that is. And so listen, we won't do nothing different than we did before. It's 2026. And so if y'all know anything about this show, y'all know how we do it. Kenny.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
We've been hearing you since you was doing all that shuffling.
Yeah, man. I got a phone call. Unfortunately, it wasn't a booty call, but it was. So I couldn't. Yeah, now I like, yo, what's up? But anyway,
That's my dog.
yeah. Anyway, happy 2026 to my beautiful black people. I want to say this, man. I've been thinking about this year is going to be people going to be talking about the midterm elections because I think people finally feel like that they feel for the banana in the tailpipe, which our boy in the office. So I'm gonna give it my thoughts on this midterm for the Democrats. Let me keep it funky. I could care less about the Democrats or the Republicans, but I'm gonna keep it in sports terms. The Democrats can't play like C.J. Stroud in the 2026 midterm. They can't throw 5 interceptions, have a couple of fumbles in the playoffs. Because you got this game kind of wrapped up, but you got to play it right. The Democrats can't play like my Green Bay Packers. Had the Chicago Bears down by 18 going into the fourth, and you mess around and let Caleb Williams throw a freaking Hail Mary and win this damn game. Democrats, I'm talking to you. So in my last final thought is the midterm 2026 elections is going to be big. Again, I'm not either Democrat or Republican, but I can tell you this, I'm not Donald Trump. So Democrats, y'all kind of got this game handed to you. Don't F it up, because it's yours if you play the right game and you don't turn the ball over. Those are my final thoughts.
Fred Trump just came in.
Nigga, please. Nigga.
Fred Trump there, ladies and gentlemen. He ain't trying to hear Kenny. Yeah.
If Fred Trump and his daddy and his mama and his brother, his mama should have swallowed and his daddy should have pulled out. That's all I'm gonna say. My bad. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. That girl need to hear him make that phone call. I'm thinking a little. At least, yeah. All right, sister. Good to see you always, honey. Give it to him.
Yes, happy 2026. And on my way home from work, I was actually listening to Johnny Taylor. Don't Make Me Late. Check it out. Don't say I ain't never done that for you. I'm actually going to be somewhat serious today because my work was stressful today in preparation for this horrible storm that's about to hit the South. It's going up all the way Atlanta. I mean, all of us are supposed to be affected by this. So what I'm going to tell you guys is just, I know it's too late maybe to do anything, but just the main thing is to just stay warm. Like we literally have patients that are still coming back being affected by the last ice storm because of the frostbite that it's caused. It's caused them to be having still infections on their limbs and amputations and things of that nature. So, I just want you to stay warm and don't be having sex or nothing, because if some of y'all lights and shit go out, y'all ain't gonna be wanting to wash y'all ass, and y'all be getting it in, and don't be no nasty ass just because you ain't got no lights and you can't stay warm. So don't be getting it in and having sex, you funky booty bastard. You make sure your butt clean, make sure you stay warm, make sure you got plenty of food. And if your power does go out for a while, I hope you have friends or family that you can go, you know what I'm saying, go stay with, who maybe have gas options so that you can stay warm. I got family here, as a matter of fact. Because of that, they were just afraid, because y'all know how the media hypes things up and exaggerates about it. And my hope is it's not going to be as extreme as they say, but just in case, I just want y'all to be cautious and just take it seriously. And if it does get cold, the main thing is you got to stay warm. That's it.
Oh, okay.
All
right. Well, I don't know about all that sex part, but we're going to.
Yeah.
Okay. Jaquita, hey, Shantae, hey, thank y'all.
Oh, what's up, lady?
Yeah.
What's up,
Tim?
Y'all know he done popped in here, Master Prophet. We might end up
he done
having,
popped in.
Yeah, so we might have him on the show sometime. Just give us a little
Master
gossip.
Prophet, I ain't got nothing for your jack leg church.
No.
I ain't give you nothing. You keep that mess over there.
I really do just think Kenny is just sexually frustrated.
This is a test.
Well,
leave me alone.
Too. Well, I'm with my brother too. I'm backed up, but that's a whole nother conversation. But I'm not as optimistic as my brother about the midterm elections. I think the game is rigged, but that's a whole nother conversation.
All right.
I want to close out my segment by telling you can call me Dr. Frankenstein for 2026.
Okay.
As my juices are flowing intellectually, creatively. And I'm going to be coming back talking almost exclusively about Black love as it so is, but from my perspective of real talk. I'm not optimistic about where we are right now. And just like Dr. Frankenstein created a monster, I'm going to talk about these monstrous bitches walking around here and all that it entails. And I think we are in a horrible place. And I'm going to talk about the fact that I think it's time for Black men to walk into the reality of dating the others.
Oh,
what?
That's where I'm at in 2026.
Other what?
The others.
Who's the others?
Outside of our race.
Oh,
I am there. That's what I'm going to be talking about because I do not see the others. I do not see the promised land. So be prepared, folks. This is where I am mentally. I love Black women, and that Black woman up top, I don't think she exists anymore. So I'm going to be talking about that. Having said that, it is cold tonight. I hope you be safe. The winter is supposed to hit us. Hard weather is supposed to hit us Sunday. I'm here in Atlanta, Sandy Springs. I got shrimp and chicken, couple noodle soups, and cheap liquor. So you got a couple of days to bring that pussy over here and get on your hands and knees and do what you need to do because I can handle your business right over here. And you don't even have to pay $7 tonight. It's cold. I want you and I need you.
This is a test. This is.
Oh my God.
You know what? I'm through with you, brother. I'm through with you.
I mean, talking about no shame. I mean, you get half off on a cold night. Like it's $3.50 now. All right, y'all. Okay. All right, that's just him, y'all. We're praying for Lee Black, ain't we? I don't know. No, nobody knows. Prayer can't help that. Sorry. All right, listen. I just quickly have a thought to bring to the table. I want to hear from the family. What are you hoping won't happen this year, but it probably will? What are you hoping that wouldn't happen this year, but it's probably gonna happen?
Damn, that's a good question.
I'm just listening. I'm 23 days in, and I'm just I got 300.
Trump finishes this entire year.
Okay, you hope that won't happen.
Hope it doesn't happen. But I hope either the Epstein file sinking, or the United Nations steps in, or he dies.
Yep. Okay. Sister Kenny, what are y'all hoping to happen, but won't happen? But it probably
hoping nobody asks me for money. But it probably will.
That's probably gonna happen. You're right. Okay, Kenny, what you hoping won't happen, but it probably will.
Man, Brother Black can relate to this. I know it's probably gonna happen, but I hope I won't get a picture of a woman in Facebook dating that looks like a booger wolf that likes me, but I know it's gonna happen.
Y'all don't understand what this man sent, the picture he sent me. Y'all don't understand.
Okay, wait, hold on. You done messed up my whole. Run that by us one more time. You hope what don't happen?
I hope won't happen in 2026 that I get a picture of a booger wolf on Facebook dating in 2026, but I'm sure it will happen. And Brother Black can relate to what I'm talking about.
I'm just gonna show my video because I don't even want to touch whatever the
heck. And you know what? I will post the picture in the TFG tonight.
Please.
That I will post it. Just to get y'all comments on it. Go ahead.
What's up, DJ?
What up, DJ?
Yeah, man.
Hey, DJ. Phillip Rivers might be y'all new head coach.
Boy.
By the way.
Boy, ain't nobody trying to do that. Okay, well, listen, y'all. If what we think ain't gonna happen this year, but probably will happen, was a person, it probably looks something like this. Y'all check this out.
Probably will be for life.
We would really hope that y'all don't take some L's and y'all don't fall off them bikes, but it's probably gonna happen. Because at the end of the day, Donald Trump still, listen, y'all, he's setting up stuff so that he can put into play some military action and some more chaos so that there won't be any other votes or any elections, anything like that. So he's gearing up. I can see that boy moving a mile away. I'm just telling y'all. So y'all just be careful. Y'all keep that toilet tissue in that closet, and y'all keep watching us on Fridays. All right. That's all I can tell y'all. Y'all just y'all need that. But listen, that's Black, that's Kenny, and that's Devin. And we'll see y'all in 7 days unless Devin got something to do. We out of here. Peace.
All right, peace out.
Yes, sir. Oh my God.